Hi, my name is James Fox. I am a game designer. This is a project that I made in UE4 as a resume piece, just to show off, what I can do, the kinds of things I come up with. Uh, so I am a designer first, a programmer second, and an artist not at all. So all of these assets and effects that you'll see came from the UE4 marketplace, and I just adapted them and worked with them and made them my own. So this game is in VR, as you can tell, and it's fairly simple. You are to defend your village from hordes of monsters. We got these little grunt guys here, and you are a wizard defending your village. And so, as you can see, I got a couple of weapons on my person. I got a little reference disc so I know where I'm supposed to stand. So, with these basic weapons here, let's go ahead and take some of these guys out. Tiny damage. You'll also see the blood there. Means I got a headshot doing twice as much damage. And I'll go ahead and show off my favorite weapon. You can also choose to do a piercing shot. If I just hold down and charge this for just a little bit, boom, and I can take out a bunch of them at once. So much fun. Got them all. Uh, my wall was already dead from the damage that it took. Hopefully in the next level I can keep it alive. Um, so I wanted this game to be kind of on a day-night cycle. So that was the first day. This is the first night. Got the sun setting, shadows, sky turns dark. Once the enemies get close enough, you can actually see their eyes glow. Once it gets a little bit darker, looks a little better. There we go. I'm gonna try to snipe some of these guys out. Oh, come on. So this project is, I wouldn't call it finished, but I determined it was finished enough that I needed to show it off and just to show what I can do here. I did this project mostly just so I have something I can show off, say, hey, look, I can make this in VR. I know at least somewhat what I'm doing. I got a home teleport button here, so I can teleport quickly back to my base if I need to defend it. Just trying to snipe some of these guys out. Get out of here, spider. A couple of the things I learned while making this project, another reason I did it. The animation blueprint, how to work with those, getting these guys, moving side to side, facing the same direction, switching to their attack mode and other animations. Uh, I suppose it's time I show off some of these other fancy weapons I got on my belt here. Let's go and grab this guy and do a little icicle rain. Woo! First time I made that, I thought it was cool. So you can make up your own mind. I'm going to go ahead and lower myself because the secret to this spell here is that even when they're not in the circle, the icicles still might hit them if you do it at a lower angle. Those icicles deal tiny bits of damage, but they also slow for a small amount of time. And there's also a ton of them, so still a very good spell. And here comes my favorite enemy that I worked on, the troll. Let me take out these spider guys first. So another thing I put into this game is physical animations. I see you watch him jiggle there, hit his toe. Also, the helmet popping off, that was a lot of fun just to get that working. Get enough headshots into him, and down he goes. Also got some ragdoll stuff. A lot of fun. All right. Night 2. The enemies increase. Our wall and our village still stands. All right, let's show off another one of the spells here. We got our fire grenade. And this one you actually throw. So I'm going to get a little bit closer. Luckily, I made it so that creates a little fire puddle on the ground. When they walk through it, they catch fire. So even if we miss, still might be useful. You can also do some area denial. Just going to drop drop these on the guys. And if you get too many lined up on your wall, you can do like I did at first. Come down here, do a clearing shot. Oh, we got some big boys coming. Pop off the helmets, get some headshots. Nice little blood right there. Let's lay down some more fire. Get these guys going. Get them cooking, you know. And as long as we got some spells on our belt, we'll let those guys go. Now, I do also have swords on my back. Let's see if we can grab one of those guys. Go down to their level, maybe. Come here, Mr. Spider. There we go. While this game, oh boy. While this game is primarily wizard focused, I wanted to try a melee weapon just to see what it would be like. And I got it to, only deal damage if you swing hard enough. Trying to make the hit feel visceral, that's difficult, especially if you're like in the middle of these big guys and they're moving around like they are. Ooh, piercing attack. Wall still stands. Day 3. So I did learn a lot on this project. Mostly animation stuff, the physical animation stuff. Spent a long time to get these guys not going ragdoll and just jiggling into oblivion. Also learned some bit about the landscaping tools. That's all the trees you see around there. Oh boy, I gotta spam my spells. Now this concept is pretty simple. There's tons of different ways you can expand it. I could put so many more spells on my belt. Uh, I could make it so that certain movements with my hands do the casting. I could get an actual useful melee weapon instead of having to go up to them and hit them with my sword. I imagine a whip would be fairly fun to try to code. There, we got him though. The damage does also scale based off of how hard you swing. Get off me wall! Oh boy, our wall is low on health. Looks like we survived though. The final night. Can we make it? I also had fun kind of figuring out that I'm gonna get the sun to travel through the sky, make it nighttime. Because that was part of what I wanted to begin with, was you defend it at night, watch the sun go down. Also getting the eyes to glow. I definitely wanted glowing eyes. I was glad I figured that one out. Boom. Also getting to have accurately thrown objects with VR controls is harder than you might think it would be. So it took a lot of time just trying to get that to feel at least halfway decent. Oh, come on. There we go. When I made this project, I wanted to have, oh, there's our boss. I wanted to have wizard hands, but I couldn't find any skeletal hand meshes that looked wizardy, so I just have some static meshes that have open and closed and also slightly closed. But if they were skeletal, if it was a skeletal mesh, I would be animating it fully. All right, so we got our big boy here, and he spawns enemies. The AI for the monsters right now is pretty simple. They mostly just walk in some random directions, making their way towards the wall. Once they get close enough, they attack. You know, if I were to continue working on this, I would definitely want an enemy that actually attacks the player, because right now it's all about the wall. Got our big boy here. Oh, time to spam spells. Teleport back. Oh boy. He is getting a lot closer than I'd like him to be. Our wall is almost at half. Can we do it? Not if it keeps spawning dudes. They also have code that if they get stuck, they'll back up and come back the other way. I'll just set him on fire while he's being slowed by ice. You know, typical magic stuff. Uh-oh, if he gets close to the wall, he deals a lot of damage per hit. Headshot, 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 come on! Uh-oh. 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 And he just spawned more guys. Oh my goodness. You'll never take me alive. Oh my gosh. Oh, there he goes. There's his death animation. Boom. Ah! Did we live? I think we lived. We saved the village. All right. Well, I hope you at least had fun watching. This is just a video show off what I've been working on, what I can do with UE4. Thanks for watching.